Life, as Gepps was quickly learning, often presented choices that felt less like paths and more like precipices. In your 20s, the world demands so much, and sometimes the easiest way to navigate its complexities seems to be through a carefully constructed narrative. Gepps had always prided themselves on their honesty, a quiet virtue they held dear. But then came the project, the one that could define their early career. A small oversight, a tiny miscalculation, threatened to unravel weeks of work. The solution, a simple lie, presented itself with an almost seductive whisper. It was just a minor detail, easily overlooked, easily spun. The lie promised immediate relief. It offered an escape from accountability, a shield against potential disappointment from mentors and peers. Gepps imagined the smooth continuation of their path, unblemished by this one small human error. The thought of confessing, of facing the music, felt like a heavy weight. It was a common trap, this belief that a lie could simplify things, that it could make problems disappear, or at least postpone them indefinitely. For a moment, Gepps almost believed it, almost convinced themselves that this was the pragmatic choice, the smart move in a competitive world. Yet, the moment the decision to conceal was made, a subtle shift occurred within Gepps. The initial relief was fleeting, quickly replaced by a gnawing unease. The lie, once a whisper, became a constant hum, a low thrum beneath the surface of every interaction. Every conversation felt like a tightrope walk. Every question, however innocent, seemed to carry a hidden accusation. The fear of exposure, of the truth inevitably surfacing, began to overshadow the very peace the lie was meant to provide. It was a heavy cloak woven from anxiety and self-reproach. The burden grew with each passing day. Gepps found themselves withdrawing, their usual openness replaced by a guardedness they didn't recognize. The lie wasn't just about the project anymore, it was about their integrity, their sense of self. It was a barrier between them and genuine connection. They realized that the lie wasn't protecting them from consequences. It was trapping them within a cage of their own making. The freedom they sought had been replaced by a constant, suffocating vigilance. This wasn't living. It was merely existing under a cloud of deception. One quiet evening, the weight became unbearable. Gepps understood that true freedom lay not in evasion, but in honesty. The fear of the truth was immense, but the fear of living with the lie was far greater. With a deep breath, they decided to face what they had avoided. The confession was difficult, the words catching in their throat. There was disappointment, yes, and the immediate consequences were real, but there was also an unexpected sense of liberation, a profound lightness that settled over them as the truth finally saw the light of day. The fallout wasn't catastrophic. Mistakes could be rectified, trust could be rebuilt, albeit slowly. What Gepps gained was far more valuable than avoiding a temporary setback. They reclaimed their peace of mind, their authenticity, and their self-respect. The path of truth, though sometimes challenging, was ultimately the only one that led to genuine growth. This experience taught Gepps a profound lesson. Lies, no matter how small or well-intentioned, always carry a hidden cost. They erode trust, both from others and, more importantly, from oneself. The truth, however difficult, is the only foundation upon which a truly meaningful life can be built.